and shame on the other countries for not having get involved until now. Shame on them for having sat so far back and waited for Jordan to do all of the work. Just to summarise a few points, the airdrop aid for Gaza petition was always about dropping aid on northern Gaza. Now, we know that when they did the first food aid drop, they made a series of drops along the coast from western Rafah, western Khan Yunis up to Tel Hawa, and then they weren't able to go any further north than that. But in a way, I'm not saying that that was a test flight, because all of Gaza is starving. Everyone is starving in Gaza, whether it's southern Gaza, central Gaza or northern Gaza. But by doing a 100% success airdrop on these coastal regions, it would have given the Royal Air Force a little bit of a heads up about how to continue the airdrops into northern Gaza. But when we started seeing airdrops coming out of the sky over northern Gaza, that was the point that we realised the petition had done its duty. It had managed to get other countries on board. It had managed to get other governments under a little bit of pressure to feel that they had to come on board and assist the Jordanians, who to date had made all of the efforts, had put in all of the hard work, and had put their pilots at risk making these flights. So it's only fair that other countries get on board. I believe Belgium has pledged to come on board, and the US as well, but we'll wait and see if that happens. But at the end of the day, the Jordanians cannot continue to make successive airdrops day after day after day without the support of other countries, and shame on the other countries for not having get involved until now. Shame on them for having sat so far back and waited for Jordan to do all of the work, to put its royal family at risk by being in the firing line, and to enable them to have to do the entire work themselves. And if it wasn't for the Hashemite charity organisation and the expertise of the Royal Air Force and of the donators and the campaigners and all of the people behind the scene, of which there are many hundreds, then these airdrops wouldn't have taken place. So credit where credit's due. But it's up to other countries to help get the aid dropped in northern Gaza. It is a very difficult region to drop aid on, and the Jordanians need assistance. There are cost reasons, there are aid and donation reasons, but also expertise and borrowing equipment from different air forces. But at the end of the day, if other countries don't get on board, at the moment Jordan is leading the way. Jordan is at the top of the leaderboard. It is the only country that has made so many efforts to save the lives of so many Palestinians. And for that we'll be eternally grateful, and history will remember Jordan as being the ones who came forward and made a stand in solidarity with the Palestinian people.